Luces mortuorum clamat ex profundis tenebrarum.
Caelum obscuratum est, luna sanguine tincta, stelle cadunt in baco, et nemo eas videt.
Quis nos libera habita umbra mortis suius, quis lucem afferet in noctem sempiterna. Ossa arida locum tur in valle desolata, venti portam gemitus animarum perditarum. Rex tenebrarum regnat super ruinas mundi, sed in corde hominis adhuc spei scintilla. In tenebris ambulamus, sine luce perimus. Surge, lux eterna rompe, vincla noctis. Veni, veni Domine, libera nos a morte. Tenebrae manet silentum.
Et terra expecta, lucem quevanturus
Raise your tankards high, tonight we cheer for the fire of the beast that we don't fear. Through the forest dark where shadows creep, our blades will sing while others sleep. Oh, the dragon's roar will shake the sky, but we stand firm as the flames fly by. For the maiden's call, we'll fight till dawn. With steel and courage we'll carry on. In the tavern's glow where stories brew, men of valor and the fearless crew. From the mountain's edge to the river's bend, we'll fight the beast till the bitter end. Squeals of fire and a heart of stone, the dragon waits on its molten throne. But our songs will echo through the air as we rescue maidens with golden hair. Oh, the dragon's roar will shake the sky, but we stand firm as the flames fly by. For the maiden's call, we'll fight till dawn. With steel and courage we'll carry on. carry on.
Born under a fractured sky, with nothing but a spark. They said the night would swallow me and leave me in the dark. But I kept moving through the ash and through the flame. Every scar became a banner, every loss became my name. Still I rise with the thunder in my chest. Still I rise, I am not done yet. Let the mountains block the horizon, let the shadows do their worst. Still I rise, unrehearsed. They carved my ending into stone before I learned to stand. But I can hear the war drums now. They're beating in my hands, and I kept forging through the doubt and through the chains. Every voice that cried surrender only fed the flame. Still I rise with the lightning in my veins. Still I rise, breaking every chain. Let the whole world stand against me. Let the sky begin to fall. Still I rise, through it all. No crown, no throne, no promised land. Just fire in my lungs and blood on my hands. If this is the trial, then let it begin. I was born in the storm, I was built to win. Still I rise, with the storm beneath my skin. Still I rise, let the battle begin. Write my name across the heavens, carve it deep in the night. Still I rise, into the
Sir Reginald rode to the tourney so grand, with his armor so shiny and sword in his hand. But the road led him past the old tavern so sweet, where the mead flowed cried heroes, drink here for free. So our knight downed 6 tankards as quick as could be. His lance grew quite heavy, his vision did blur, but he swore I could fight, even drunk as a cur. Oh, pour me another sweet maiden so fine, for the mead in my cup is much better than wine. I'll drink till I'm merry and sing till I'm hoarse, then sleep in the stables or under your horse. At dawn came the joust, midst the crowd's cheering roar, but Sir Reginald stumbled and fell to the floor. His foe charged in laughter, our knight gave a plead. I'll fight thee tomorrow, just pass me the mead. Oh, pour me another sweet maiden so fine, for the mead in my cup is much better than wine. I'll drink till I'm merry and sing till I'm hoarse, then sleep in the stables or under your horse. And now in that tavern they tell of his shame, how the knight lost his horse and his tournament fame. But he'll still challenge any who dare take his seat. I'll drink you under the table, now bring me more meat. Oh, pour me another sweet maiden so fine, for the mead in my cup is much better than wine. I'll drink till I'm merry and sing till I'm hoarse, then sleep in the stables or under your horse. Hey! Oh, pour me another
There we go.
Hi, if you're here watching, we welcome. We appreciate you being here. Yeah, welcome to session 39, you all. That's wild to think about, isn't it? It's been a year and a half. And I have hit a personal goal. I have exceeded a personal goal. Most of my past campaigns have not lasted that long. Either they fly through it or something happens or something like that. So it's been really cool. Anyway, yeah, like we're excited to play tonight. We're getting into it. You all have just 2 more rod to find, and that's it. You know where the second one may or may not be, more than likely may. You also know that there is another artifact that you should be on the lookout. A mummified eye. But before we get into that, once again, we are joining Troll Lord Games in the Summer Siege. We already had one of our Summer Siege sessions. We'll have another one at the end of the month. And the Summer Siege is all about their siege engine, which runs Castles and Crusades, and Amazing Adventures Castles and Crusades is D&D First Edition without the crunch, without Thaca, without everything. So it is very fantasy, rich in lore about the world Arid. And it's really cool. It's awesome. We talked about it a little bit. My friend Butch and I talked about it on here not too long ago, a little over a week ago. And Amazing Adventures is a system agnostic, setting agnostic for the game for the Siege system, which brings in a lot of new player options as far as classes and things go. So if you haven't, check it out. There's lots of cool Summer Siege games going on right now. And just as a quick, hey, Tabletop Junkie, thinking about you. Good things are in store, buddy. And we'll just leave it at that. And so, other than that, players, you bunch of loot goblins. Well, we have one loot goblin.
We have one dedicated loot goblin.
One dedicated loot goblin. Yeah, we'll go with that. Dedicated.
Don't sell yourself short, Robin.
I know. Yeah, it's like I can put you put Robin to shame for sure, but Robin could enjoy just as much.
It's very true. Any questions about the game before we get started? Cool. All right. So, that being said, we're going to get into our session tonight, session 39 of Vecna, Eve of Ruin. So where we left off, y'all went on a shopping spree. Things were commissioned, things were paid for, things were bought. We have other people wanting to retrieve other things as well, such as poisons and the like. Things that were commissioned, such as sashes, saddles, armor, all that good stuff. Well, armor wasn't commissioned. It was said, hey, can you find this for me? They're like, we'll try. But you all of you went out, except for Robin, who had a small existential crisis.
Yep.
Robin, what have you been doing while they've been shopping?
I imagine just because I had a minimum 4 hours to that was going to take just to make medicine. So after that, I probably just, once it was done, just staring at the wall.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm going to ask you, since you're in the midst of making these medicines, when you got this news, whatever music that was, it sounded like a demon kitty purring in my ear.
That's why I was like, let me skip this song. It's a little bit weird.
I was like, what is happening? Why is it on my shoulder? But I'm gonna ask you to roll me a wisdom saving.
Okay. Let's go with this dice. Wait, do I get? Oh, well, you know what? I feel like that's really appropriate. That's a nat 1.
Oh, okay. So how many doses were you making?
4.
4. Yeah. Rolled, and then of course it rolled low. What healing does your medicine do right?
Let's see. It is. I'm pretty sure I'm going off memory right now, but I'm pretty sure it's 78.
Shit. Okay.
That's why,
Oh,
yeah, it's
yeah.
really, really potent.
Yeah, it is. One of your doses that you have made is only going to do high or low.
Low.
Well chosen. I rolled a 5 out of
Hey.
100. It's going to do 4d8 instead of the full 7.
Okay.
How many times can you heal somebody in a round?
I can only. It takes 1 full action to heal.
No, I mean, how many doses do you have at the ready?
30. 30.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's but to be on the bright side, that I can't store any more than that for the rest of the time that Rob exists.
So out of the 4, you have 1 dose in there. You have a 1 in 30 chance of doing less healing than what you thought.
Okay. Do you? I can just make a note as this way. I'll roll a d4 each time I use it. Use one of the medicines. Okay.
Yeah. Low roll. If you roll a 1 on the d4, that's the low dose.
Okay.
And if you get all the way through your 29th, there's only 1 dose left, and you have rolled high this entire time, that's the bad dose.
Okay. All right. Roll a
That's
d4.
wild.
If it's low. Yeah. No, that's why it's like hey,
We'll go with 4.
yeah. All right.
Okay.
Marked it down.
All right. I would think that little bit of information would have scrambled you just enough for you to hurry through this and make 1 dose that's less potent than the others.
Okay.
So, you 4 that have gone shopping, was there anything else? I know, Terrace, did you want to stop before you go back and try to get some of your stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Figure might as well try and get it all done now. Rather than...
Sure. So, you know your way there.
Yeah.
We'll just kind of expedite this. You are greeted as you come in, and he looks at you and says, "How can I help you?
We
What is it you're looking for?"
we're about to go off and do something stupid again, and I need to stock up on supply. And I'll just give him a list, which I'm
All
sending
right.
to you now.
Okay, I was gonna say, do I get to know the list?
Ye-
That would be helpful.
You can.
And so he's gonna unroll the
we can continue
scroll.
on as I send the list.
He's gonna unroll it and look at it and just go, "Oh,
Yeah. It's all stuff on the list you gave me.
all right." I'm still waiting on it.
Yeah.
It shows you typing and then not, and then typing and then not. And now I know you are.
Because I have to go back and check prices to make sure I can afford all of it.
Just let me surprise you. But I know, Quetch, your sash will be ready in the morning. or yeah, about there. Actually, you can come back and check on your armor tomorrow as well. Ren, you got everything you wanted on loan or on payment plan.
My credit score is gonna be phenomenal after this.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You better pay that back. You were already warned. Did everybody go with? Did everybody go with? Um, Zen?
I think we were all
Not,
together,
not
weren't
you,
we?
not you, Robin.
I was gonna say, I'm like, no.
No.
Okay. Are you going back or are you doing something else? Okay. What about you, Ren?
Go find everybody else.
You're gonna. Well, you got one going one way and the other one going the other.
Look at Bexley.
I'll go. I don't need potions or poison, so we can always go grab food.
Hey, food court.
We go get food poisoning from a stall.
That track with my luck. Track.
I've had some amazing food from food stalls and everything in other countries, but it is a flip of the coin.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Just don't drink the water.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, near about where you are, Quetz, there is another little shop that you see kind of stands out. It's called Honey Run Herbals, Potions and Remedies. The wooden structure is built to look like a tree trunk with a rounded door in it. Just a bit smaller that you're going to have to duck down a little bit to get in. And that would be a good place to go. Or well, yeah, with your initial knowledge of this place, okay, that looks like a pretty reputable place. Near here it is also. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Oh, just said it sounds groovy.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
In the market ward, there is one place that everyone seems to be going that you see everybody running tucked away, not too far from here. Amongst the shops that are hawking the ordinary and the bizarre, there is a little surreal joint looking like a giant metal olive that's copper tarnished to probably caused by what we would know as acid rain, just kind of just weathered by that. And it is literally called Gastronome. It is a restaurant. Plus, there's other little street vendors as well.
Their sustenance is based entirely on memes.
And vibes. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's hopping too.
All right. Grab Bexley and pull her in.
Okay. So we're going to go in order here since you're all going to Gastronome. Quetz is in Honey Run Herbals, and finally, yeah, we'll go with Zen. Zen, you are left to your own devices for a few moments as he begins gathering up all of your everything on your list, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottles.
Yes.
Yeah, 7 varying shapes, 3 different shapes. There's 2 of 3 and 1 vial of another one. And he looks and he kind of packs them into a little like basket with some straw in it, just to make sure, not basket, but a little box with some straw in it, make sure they don't clink together. He says, takes out a little small abacus and starts doing math, and then looks at you and goes, "Yeah, you spent some gold the last time you were in here.
And if all goes well, I'll be spending more in the future.
Tell you what, 1,300 gold, we'll call it even. I'll give you a little bit of a deal."
I appreciate that. And I will pay the man. Because, yes, I
Okay.
did the math as well. I'm getting a discount.
You are getting a discount. Not a huge one, but a good one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is only the, 3rd time I've been in his shop, so.
He recognizes you now.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows a good customer. He knows money when he sees it.
Mm-hmm.
So he just says, "Well, be careful."
I will, and as always, promise not to use these in the city.
Discretion is always appreciated.
Do my best. Take care of yourself, Instam.
I would tell you to do the same, but something tells me you're not going to.
No, probably not.
Well,
Now,
come back, spend more gold anytime.
I will take my purchases and head back to the tower.
Okay. Quetz, walking into this small tree trunk shaped building, there's no bell, but you do hear a slight chime in the air as you walk in, and you are greeted with the smell of like a sweet smell, like berries and just the outdoors kind of. And there you see a halfling with one large braid coming down the back of his head. He is slight for a half. He's not as hardy as some of them are. He's a little on the skinnier side. He's there in leather breeches and a billowy tunic, and just has a half apron, cloth apron on. Kind of adjusts some spectacles onto the end of his nose and goes, "Well, welcome into Honey Run. How can I help you?" And in there, you see that everything is neat and immaculately laid out. Everything is pulled to the front on every shelf. The tables are lined perfectly, and this is just the most neat and tidy and clean shop you have ever seen.
Oh, right on.
Appropriate facing, nice.
Let's see. I pass a sheet of paper.
Okay.
there, reading the with a list of what I need.
Okay. And he unrolls, or he looks at the paper and flicks it out and adjusts and, oh,
Oop,
I could do
that's
that.
loud. Sorry.
Hey,
Excellent.
don't mind that. That's the hired goblins in the basement. They tear things up sometimes. All right. Let's see. I have here. All right. So he begins looking through all the bottles on the shelves, and he has a little wicker basket with a handle on it, and it also has some straw in it, and a little bit of cloth in there. And he goes through and he looks and he goes, okay. Let's see. He'll do that. He pulls up two vials with a little bit of a bulbous bottom on it, and they are the liquid in them is green and green to of a green color. There we go. He looks through. I'm looking on my list for this guy. Don't know. Let's look at the other one real quick. I think I have that. Oh yeah. Okay. So. Then let's see this one. Ah, yeah, there it is. And he starts going through. The one that he says he has, he knows he has. And this bottle is a little more ornate, angular. It's like cut glass. It look kind of almost like a diamond until it gets to the top and has a cork made of white, some sort of, well, it's a white cork in it, and the liquid in it is a pale blue. And the one that he didn't know he had until now and this one is a clear liquid in a teardrop shaped bottle with a flat bottom. And looks at it. So for all of these are pricey just a little bit. And he gets out a quill and a little bit of paper, and he starts doing some math and adds it up. He says, I think I can let these go for about 3,100 gold pieces.
Okay. I'll slide. Remove one of the pair in the diamond-shaped ampoule.
Okay.
What will that?
24.
I can do it. I'll go ahead and hand them over to you.
It was good doing business with you. And he takes the one out and just slides you the basket. The basket is on the house with every purchase.
Thank you kindly.
Of course.
Do you have any flowers?
The wife makes them. So she also sells more, they're, anyway. Flowers. What kind of flowers are you looking for? Like components to craft other potions, or just something to give the more important person in your life?
More important person. Also to decorate the basket.
Ah, well. Wait here, he says. And he runs to the back and out the back door, and then he sticks his head back in and says, I can still see you. And he runs back, to the back room. And then he comes back in, and he has flowers, a bouquet of flowers of a pastel color, of all different pastel colors, like blue, pink, and different colors, and they are not any that you've seen in the realms that you've been in.
Ooh, interesting.
And he goes, these are from a realm called yeah, I'm gonna say it. This is I forget how to pronounce it at this point. This is from a realm called Aerith.
It's just daisies and yarrow and things like that.
Oerth, Aerith.
Oh.
It could be pronounced. It could be pronounced Oeth or Earth.
That's not the strangest planet name. I
No.
once went to a planet named Bob.
I don't believe you, he says, and just laughs. He goes, tell you what, flowers are on the house.
Oh, thank you, man.
Of course. They have no medicinal or other properties, and they were just nice. But there you are.
Thank you again. I will depart.
Okay. So, that leaves us with our gastronome. Are you going back, or are you going anywhere else? I apologize. But
No, I'll just wait for the leather workers commission for tomorrow.
okay, so you're going back
I'll
to
go
the
back
tower.
To the tower. Yeah.
Okay. So, walking into this giant metal olive, the establishment itself inside is a work of art. As you watch, there's multiple tables all around. This place is almost TARDIS-like, meaning it looks much larger on the inside than what it does from the outside.
I very much appreciate that, by the way.
You're welcome. There's a wait staff there that range from tieflings to humans to elves to every different species you can imagine, and they all have broad smiles on their faces and brightly dressed in bright colors. And as they bring food to people at their tables or drinks, you see that the food that they have or the drink, like one hands over a drink in a large, or almost like a martini glass. You can see through it, and as he sets it down, it changes from a green color to a pale purple, and a little bit of foam on the top. And then, as they're delivering food, you see, otherwise, not unappetizing, but rather plain-looking, cuts of meat and vegetables turn into the most extravagant meal you have ever seen with those meats as they set them on the table. It's almost as they deliver them, that the wait staff there, excuse me, as they set everything down, the dish is literally adjusted to that person's taste or what they think they would. And you are greeted by a gnome she is dressed in just a simple dress, but it's like a bright yellow dress and just the cleanest white blouse you've ever seen, and her hair is pulled up into a tight ponytail on the top of her head, and she walks up and she goes, welcome to Gastronome. Now, I'm not the owner, even though I am a gnome, but if you would like a table, you can follow me. If you want to see at the bar, you can do that. Anything you need, though, we will get it for you. So what will it be? Bar or table?
Bar.
Bar. Okay.
No hesitation.
No hesitation.
Mm-mm.
And then she looks at Bexley and just kind of stands up a little straighter. She is taller than you. And she says, right that way. And then she turns around and she points back to this just absolutely like huge bar that stretches the expanse of the back wall. And there are different people seated at these stools at the bar. And she says, there are 2 seats right there. And she points almost directly back and a little to the left. And she goes, let me go hold those for you. You follow at your pace. And she kind of just scuttles away. And she just stands there and she pulls both seats out and she goes, please, saddle up and let the bartender know what you want and we will get it for you. Well,
Thank you.
they will get it for you. And she just kind of stands there looking at you. Do you all go up to the bar?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, as you're there, another gnome. She looks older. She has a little bit of gray in the top of her hair, but she has a loose braid on her head, and it's kind of hanging over her left shoulder. And she walks up. She actually has a bright red blouse on with a deep blue skirt, and she walks up a leather belt, and she puts on an apron. And she walks up, and she steps up 2 steps and walks up to the bar and leans on it in front of you all, and she says, "Well, welcome to Gastronome. I am Cecily Nugglebelly. I am the chef here. I know you all haven't been here ever because I saw you come in and I thought I'd greet you myself. So, what will it be today? Are we hungry or are we just absolutely dying first?"
I'm gonna go with both. All the food here looks absolutely amazing.
Well, it is. I make it, so I know. And what about you? She points to you, Ren.
I was like looked at Bexley, which are you having to stand on this chair?
They get me a
Like-
booster seat.
Booster seat, yeah.
No, you can fly up and sit on the chair and you will be up at eye level.
Like you're just looking over.
I know, I was just about to do that. Be like, hi.
They're adjustable.
E.
Yeah.
Like a hairdresser's like chair.
Yeah.
In a joint like this, do you not think she would adjust?
Oh, I just
Let's see
assumed that
for
it
you.
did adjust for me, guys.
Yeah. She looks and says, "Okay, picture this: sizzling steak, seasoned with spices so potent that they trick your taste buds into thinking you're on another plane. One bite and you could be tasting the winds of pandemonium. And the next one, you're sizzling like the elemental plane of fire. And the mad part? Never cooks the same. I never cook the same dish twice. It's against my artistic principles. And I just couldn't dream of doing it. But I can make anything you want and make it taste exactly how you want."
I'm feeling very overwhelmed at this point and be like, I'll take whatever you're making for the day.
Everything is different, dear. Just like I said.
Oh, but you
You
never
have to
said- I
tell
thought you made
me.
something- I thought you said you make something and it's like a different every day. Like there's like a special of the day. kind
Oh
of.
no, I never make the same dish twice. It's all different.
Well, now
So,
I've
okay,
got
okay,
cheese and
I'll-
bread
I'll-
stuck in my head thanks to our earlier conversation.
She
can't think of
just
anything
kind of
else.
rubs her hands together and goes,
So
"Tell me your favorite food."
Bexley, feel free to jump
Okay.
in here.
Yes, I'll go. You. What is your favorite food? Maybe it will jumpstart this one's imagination.
Been
I
trying
would
jerky for a
love-
long time.
That steak you were describing sounds amazing, but I would love.
Is it your
steak.
favorite food?
Yes, hold on. Yes, but I would love your spin on it with your recommendation of vegetables. I will take them all.
Is it your favorite?
Steak, absolutely.
Okay. That thought. What about you?
You know what I'm missing? Vegetables. Because you don't get to eat fresh vegetables while you're on the road. I would love some fresh grilled vegetables.
I kind of lean over. Yeah, that's why I ordered so many. I feel you.
A bit boring, but okay. She says, "Wait right there. And what do you want to drink?"
I will take an ale, please.
Oh, well, let's go fancy then. And what about you?
Glass of. Do you have Elvish wine, or what kind of wine do you have here?
Wine and ale. We'll just leave it at that.
Wine.
She claps her hands together and she looks down and she says, I lost his name. Barton. is now the name of the actual
Bartender.
bartender, yes, who is actually a minotaur. And he looks over and you see him kind of huff. And she goes, ale, wine, blow their minds. And then she walks off.
That's
And
exactly
you
what I
see
was hoping for.
he reaches under and just kind of huffs a little bit. He says, hold on. Pulls up a nondescript plain bottle and you hear the cork pop. He grabs a cup, he pours it in, and he smells a little bit. He pours it about half full. He says, think of the best wine that you've ever had.
And I'll think of the wine I used to steal from my parents' table when I was little.
Forgot about that. You were just 4 years old turning up bottles. Now, and
No,
he
I
just
was
sets the
6 years old. Come on.
was
sets the cup
Respectable 10 years old.
sets the cup gently in front of you, and then walks and gets a Bexley-sized mug. That way, you don't go, "Is it too big for me?" He gets a Bexley-sized mug that is little tiny in his hands, and he pulls. There is an actual tap system there. And he pulls the handle and fills it. And he says, "Think of your favorite ale."
Got it.
And he kind of looks at it and goes, "Do you?"
I trust you. Hit me.
Doesn't work like that.
Well, then think of your favorite ale and I'll take it.
Then I will drink it because it's my favorite, not yours. How do I explain this to you other than she did it right, you're doing it wrong?
Yeah, seems to be a trend for me. Okay.
That was a DM eye roll. Not
Oh,
I mean, I feel more dinner because I was like, I don't know. What do I eat?
I remember this one case I was working. There was an ale out there that, oh my gosh, it blew me away. Yep, that's it. That's the one.
I think you're lying. And he sets it in front of you and then walks
So
off.
it actually turns into it.
It does or does it?
Yeah. If the
We'll see.
DM allows it.
So, I caught it. That was crazy. And it stabbed me. Ren, as you sip this wine, it tastes exactly like the wine that you had, that your parents' wine that you used to sneak. Only bolder and has more flavor to it. And it is the same but different all at once. It's like experiencing it again for the first time, but not like it's not as dry as you grew up. Because you were a kid when you had it, and wine, it's a little sweeter, and it's just like it is the best wine you've ever had. Bexley, as you take a sip of your ale, it tastes like dishwater. No, I'm kidding. I don't know the ale that you had, but it tastes like that, only better. And as you all are wondering how this could be, you do see 2 plates of food being carried out to you by a young elven man. He walks out. He goes, "Alrighty, vegetables and steak with vegetables. Cool. Vegetables," and he hands to you, Ren.
Just take it.
And then steak. And then as he sets them down, the vegetables go from being just plain grilled vegetables, just fresh vegetables, to the carrots are the brightest orange you've ever seen. The everything about this, the onions, the peppers, everything that is in this medley here looks like, well, like it was grown with magic, like it was raised to perfection and then grilled to perfection. And it's the aroma coming off it of our spices and seasonings that you have never smelled in your life, and it just smells so delicious. Um, as he lays down, as you see it as he's beginning to lay it down, it changes. Your steak changes from just a ordinary piece of meat to about 3/4 of an inch thick, cooked to perfection, sear marks and everything. Your potatoes and carrots that they have put on your plate go from just being regular boiled potatoes to like crispy golden brown potatoes on the outside, and the carrots look just like the ones that Ren have, and it just smells incredible. So there is a bit of trickery afoot, but it is not trickery, I should say, but it seems like there is a bit of magic afoot here, but it does smell really incredible.
Can I do
As
some
things are
sort of
changing.
check to see if the food is it really that, or is it just like some illusion that's been placed on the food, or
I
even
mean, there's always
on
an
us?
Arcana check, which would tell you if it is magical, but also it would not tell you what school of magic if it is, or if it is actually magical.
I was
But
thinking
you
more like, can
can
I perceive if the original food is still underneath this light?
perception wouldn't work through magic, but you can
Okay.
try that Arcana check.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Is that +1?
Hey.
Oh, I rolled an 18. Ha, 19.
See?
The terrible rolls on
Watch-
tonight.
Watching these things change before your eyes, yes, one would guess that it is magical. It is, while it is magical, it looks very, very real. Like the smell, the everything about it, it just seems like it would. It's not like a disguised self, where if the person is 3 feet tall and they disguise themselves as 5 feet tall and you go to hug them and you get air. This seems like it's very tangible.
Do I know what she's doing? Can I tell what she's doing?
She is studying this.
I like spear a carrot and just like stare at it, just
Yeah.
intently.
Is the guy gone?
Nice.
Brought the
Yeah,
food?
he's just kind of standing there watching you.
I lean over, Bryn. So, are we gonna die if we eat it?
I just take a bite of the carrot.
It is
I just kinda
absolutely
watch you.
delicious.
I look at you for a second, and go, good enough for me, and I just like start plowing into it.
This is absolutely the most delicious food that you've ever had in your life.
Oh my gosh, so do we tell everybody else, or just keep this our like little secret? Because I want to come back here. Okay, bye, David.
I'm still here in the ether. Go ahead.
Maybe after all this is over, we bring everybody back.
Celebration. Got it.
It's a celebration party. Maybe they should reserve large tables. Maybe they have extra rooms. We can, do a proper celebration.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Hold, please. I just go back to eating.
I was like, that looks better than the steak I shoved under your door last night.
It does. I appreciate that, but yeah, it does. And I like cut a piece and hand it to her.
Look at it suspiciously before dropping a piece.
It's. I mean, if you like steak, it's delicious. But you get a distinctly different taste than she would, but you all don't know that. I mean, like you can't even like if you describe the taste to her, it would be completely different from what she would experience.
Yeah, it's a little buttery, peppery. It was like good, a little smokiness in there.
Yeah, wait, you don't taste the rosemary in it?
No?
Huh. Interesting. I have an overtaste of rosemary and
overtaste?
Uh-huh.
Says Cicely, she walks up. Overtaste? You think I over-seasoned something?
No, 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 no. It's seasoned perfectly. I'm just saying that the rosemary is very
Pronounced?
thank you. My word pronounced. But in a very, very good way. I love rosemary, so this is great.
She pulls a shot glass up from the bar, up from underneath the bar. She walks up the steps to look you straight in the eye. She grabs a bottle from underneath and she pours a shot, pops the cork back in and takes it and throws it back, and she says, "Please, for the sake of my nerves, choose your words wisely next time, because I cook
apologize.
everything to perfection, as you have tasted. I wanted to come by and see how things were. And if you ever want to just try more than just the bar food, you need to get the full experience sometime."
Ooh, tell us more.
It's a 5-course tasting
Three-
menu.
3 courses.
Oh.
The first one's called I will just tell you, Eclipsing Embers. Second is called Time in a Battle. And the final is Harmony and Discord.
Did you
And
prep
that's all I'm
this
giving
out?
you.
Did you prep all this out beforehand?
I've had this for a long time.
I was like, there's so much thought put into this.
Harmony and what?
In Discord.
I think my favorite was Time in a Bottle.
Battle.
The first thing
Time-
that I'd like to do.
Actually, he was right. I read it wrong. It is Time in a Bottle.
Oh.
I said Time in Battle. I was like, that doesn't sound right. And I
was
looked
gonna say, it's
now.
like, it tastes a little
I have my-
metally. Like,
I had my glasses off, so I was like, wait, it is Time in a Bottle. When he said that, I was like, he's right. I was like, that doesn't go well with what I have written here.
It's one of my favorite songs.
If you eat Time in Battle and it just tastes like blood and metal.
Oh man. Unless you're Neo and then it's bullet time.
Yeah. So
And how would we go about getting the full experience? We were just discussing
you make reservation at least 30 days in advance.
30. Okay.
I was like, can we make a reservation for 5 of us? Or no, 6 of us
Ooh.
in a month.
Absolutely. Sigil month, Perunian month.
Perunian month.
Perun, we are from the same plane of existence. We'll say.
Oh,
So,
we are.
in 30 Faerun days, expect you here at 7 o'clock sharp. No later.
I was wrote down PM.
It is
Mhm.
in the evening. So, I will leave you a little bit about tonight's bill. It is 50 gold pieces of meat. Settle up with Barton on your way out, and I hope you all have enjoyed your experience. Be sure to bring your purses for this for your next experience. She walks on.
I look at Bexley and I was like,
I got you.
oh, it's like, I could do it. I was just like, girl.
It's so worth it.
I
just stared at the vegetables and I was like, I don't know.
I've been
I cut off
giddy
more
the
steak
entire
and just
time
give it to you.
just
No,
to
I was coming.
see Christy's Ren expression for the price of the meal.
I think I would be shocked in real life too. So
You're paying for an experience.
So she walked off.
Oh yeah.
So you think 30 days is enough time?
I was thinking
get it, but I gotta be honest. I don't trust them. I think they're screwing with us.
Oh, why?
There's some things that they said this morning that haven't sat well with me.
Sip on my very expensive wine and just stare at her. I'm like,
Well, they mentioned that the Lady of Pain is allowing them to open the rest of the portals. They didn't say anything about being able to open them again when we want to go back to the places we abandoned or fled from. They didn't say that they could, even though prior they said that they would return us there. But the Lady of Pain is apparently controlling where they can and cannot send us. We also don't know if they actually were able to get the message to the Blue Fire Warden. So we may have just sent, the only people that know anything about me to their doom, because we have to save everybody instead of the people that are right in front of us, which, yes, had this debate, but again, coming from the person that knows nothing about myself, would have been nice to have a little more day to figure out things. But back to the Wizard 3, they just, the people that are relying on us so much to save all the realms, they have a lot of things that they're not exactly being forthcoming. And once they're done with us and we do what we've been tasked to do, they have no obligation to us. We're nothing to them.
but I'm kind of okay with that. I'd rather just leave than be stuck forever.
You'd rather leave and go back and help Zen with his family or find your family?
I'd rather not be stuck under their thumb forever doing their bidding, finding different things. So if it's to release us and go do all the things we've talked about, that's what I want.
I agree with that. But how are we getting back to these other realms?
There's magic, there's ways.
That's going to be that convenient. As I said, there's this, I don't trust them. They're promising things that they can't cash out of or cash in for us.
I think they have a lot to lose.
We all have a lot to lose.
We all have a lot to lose, and if anything, that gives us some common ground to work together. But we don't have to trust each other beyond that, just that we are working towards the same common goal.
We have nothing in common with them. We're nothing to them.
I don't know. I was like, Tasha's got a pretty impressive wine collection I would like to be a part of.
Scotch.
Well,
Back wine.
Something just doesn't sit right. As I said, I don't think that they can follow through on stuff, especially if somebody else is following their things. And so that, we've already lost everything. We've walked away from situations from our family, people that know us, because we didn't want to stay and fight for the stuff that we love, the people that we love. And we've walked away from those opportunities. Yes, I know we have a whole realm to save, or all the realms to save, as you guys keep reminding me, but at the same time, there's not going to be anything left. I don't have a good feeling about this. We all know that he is watching us. He's probably doing stuff to the places we've left just as out of spite. At least that's my guess.
Have you... Oh, what was I going to say? Have you reached out to your god about this?
Barely can... There's something blocking here.
Then maybe the next time we travel, this time back home, or at least to our plane, reach out, see what answers he has. But we can always try to find things like sending spells or just ways to reach out. I was like, I've been trying to find information about how my family's doing, so I'm still waiting for that information. So you're not the only person waiting for information about people you care about.
We were then specifically asked to send a direct message to the Blue Fire Ward. I never said it or if it got there in time.
Well, then we ask.
Oh, I am. But as I said, I just something's not sitting right. But we have, yeah. I don't trust them. I don't have to trust them. I trust my instinct, but I also know that we have a job to do. And I just pray that we can get back for everybody else's families and do what we have to do for them, and that it's not too.
At some point, we do have to put our trust in something, and whether it be our families or friends, that they've been.
Oh, I
able
do
to
have my
survive this
trust.
long.
I have my trust in my team. That's it. At this point. And you guys are the most I've ever trusted anybody. Doesn't mean that I always agree with the decisions that we make, but I trust everybody enough to stick around and share my concerns and fight for them. So, but they're not part of our team. And they have an alternative motive, and I wish there was ways to find out more.
I mean, I'm very okay with going.
Look, you don't think that they have safeguards on safeguards and little ways to watch and track us throughout everywhere?
Oh, I'm sure. But, you know, if we just let Steve loose and we just happen to have to go chase Steve around.
Because that's not going to be obvious at all.
No.
But, I mean, do you not agree that something's off?
I don't trust anybody beyond our group. I was like, that even extends to them, whether I was like, but we're working towards a common goal, and for me, for this, that's enough. If they're able to find out anything about Finley, for me, that's enough. If we're able to save our friends and family, then that's enough. They may have ulterior goals, but so do we.
They're aware of our. We don't know theirs.
All we can do is keep our eyes open and watch and wait.
Hey, what if you can figure out how to let Steve accidentally out and we chase him around? Then yeah, we'll go with that plan. But oh no, what are you thinking? I don't like that face.
Oh, you know, if we just turn Quetz into something, some sort of animal that we let loose and have to chase around, it could be very, very fun.
Maybe. Now, we gotta come up with something, because with our luck, they'd freak out and kill him, and then it would not be a good thing. Because that happens, I'll let you explain to Robin what happened. 'Cause no, that ain't gonna be.
Well-
Oh yeah. Speaking of Robin, it's probably gonna be really hard for him.
To go back to Schultz? Oh, 100%.
We need to make sure he remembers it. We're here for him, as we are for everybody. But
You know what we should pick up on the way home? Home. Wizard's Castle. We should pick up a disguise kit for Robin.
that's a great idea. really good idea. Oh,
Preferably
do
not
know-
one with a giant blonde bouffant wig, but
yeah, something a little more,
something a
But
little
do
bit
you
more
know-
subtle.
a little bit. I do know good news is that his last I heard from my contact, family is alive. So that's definitely positive. So,
Well, if you can get
I'll-
some like orange fur dye, I think it'd make a very adorable tabby.
a giant tabby. I agree. I do like the disguise self idea. So, we coming back here for real in 30 days?
Thinking optimistically, and I finish the wine and I like start to head out.
All right. Well, drop like 55 gold on the table, or pay whoever.
My 50 gold.
Oh, sorry, 100 gold on the table.
Oh, you're good. I got it.
I just kind of look at you and roll my eyes as I drop the money.
Barton comes up and kind of scoops up the gold and counts real quick. He's like 105. And then he just kind of looks at Ren and goes, slides it all into a bag, knowing you didn't tip, and just walks on.
No. Sorry, I
Stare,
forgot.
like-
Sorry, I was gonna add the extra 5 like on both of ours, so it should be 110.
I mean, that's a 20% tip on 50 gold.
They don't pay their servers a living wage in Sigil. That is
No server in any plane gets a living wage, let's be honest.
minimum wage there. It's so like half a minimum wage.
Hey, I made $2.50 an hour when I served tables in college, and I was one of the highest paid ones.
They're getting 5 gold as a tip. They're doing okay.
Yeah, that's
They're getting
really
1 gold as a tip.
that's
They're
It's
doing-
Sigil. It's Sigil.
Inflation's terrible.
It is good. It is a good tip. So, y'all making your way back. There are several places that you know you could pick up a disguise kit if you so choose.
Mhm.
Each place would cost 25 gold for a disguise kit. Each place has it marked.
I look at Baxley and say, "Look, split."
Sure.
15-10.
I got 15.
All right, we grab our disguise kit and start heading back.
I jokingly just say, man, I hope bow is really working.
I pull it out and I start just looking at it lovingly. Like, can you tell how amazing? Look at this inlay. I was like, do you see the Elvish writing? And oh, it's so pretty.
Oh, it's amazing. I love it. And look at that. Look at the detailing. It's
As
beautiful.
as you all continue talking about this bow, walking into the Sigil. Well, there's no real sun, so it's not a sunset. So
We go
But it's,
right off into the sunset.
yeah, you would literally just float off the side. Wow. It is nearing as you all get back. You two, because you took a little bit longer. Zen and Quetz both got back before. Oh goodness, I forget. Let me look at my notes. I normally have these, but like I said, that energy drink is really messing with me now. There we go. Peak. Before you get to it's well before anti-peak before y'all get there, which is like what we would know like in the darkest point of night. both Quetz and Zen get back well before anti-peak. You all are getting there as the lights, the light in Sigil is dimming. There is still dinner laid out in your all's common room, as it is all the time. There are different, a carafe of water. There are different drinks laid out. A pitcher of ale, as well as the different wines and things. But as you all get back, you notice that Lady Illustrial is in the common room as well, just kind of sipping on a small glass of wine, looking around, wondering if anybody's going to come in and eat, and just kind of waiting on you.
Is this as we all get back, or just
Well,
as
no, she's
Bexley
just
and Ren?
as you all. Yeah, she would be entering in there about time that Bexley and Ren are getting back.
Just lean over to Ren. Spoiled with food. So sad.
Not ready to go back to jerky.
I know. The life of an adventure. Oh. Well, good morning or evening. How are you doing? The Lady Illustrial.
Oh, okay. I was like,
So I was good there.
so you are going in there, and she's doing well. Just as you all have food prepared for you, I was going to check in with everyone and see how everyone is feeling, how everyone is doing. Not rushing you, but we do have to keep things moving. As we are working, Vecna is working in the background as well, with his ritual, his rite that will make him, a veritable god. So, how are you all? She looks both to you and Ren.
Full.
So you took full advantage of the market ward in Sigil. Might I inquire where you went?
We went to the gastronome.
Gastronome. Oh, you got a Nuggle Belly special. Did you do the entire thing, or did you just eat dinner?
We just ate dinner. We were not aware of the entire thing until after. But
Well, whatever you get there is always going to be your favorite. And fortunately, here in the tower, the food is very delicious, but it does pale in comparison to the chef that has a little bit of a magical twist into her food. Tell you a little secret. She is an illusionist chef. She is a very good cook indeed, but the illusion of the food tasting exactly what you want when you want it is a bit of, powerful culinary magic. Nothing toward or nothing nefarious. It's just well worth the money, we'll say. I'm glad you enjoyed. If there's anything that I can do, make sure to let me know. Quetz, what have you been doing? Oh, hold on a second. We'll get back to that. Quetz, what have you been doing since you got back to the tower?
I am curious.
Curious, where are you? Robin?
I imagine since nobody, let's see, Quest hasn't come back into the room just yet, so probably just still staring at the wall.
You only need to go to your room to find Robin, blankly staring at a wall.
I will come up behind you. Darling, is everything okay?
No, we're going back to Sigil. Not Sigil. We're going back to. We're in Sigil. Sorry, I'm a little bit scrambled. We're going back to Chult. Or I'm going back to Chult. I'm nervous. I'm afraid. It'll be interesting. We'll say that. That's all I can say with that one.
I know you've spoken to some of your family there. A little of why you're no longer. Is there anything I can do to help ease this transition back home?
Just be here. It's going to be a lot easier that way.
Of course. I got you something. It's exactly what you wanted, I hope. And I'll pull out the large crossbow. Present it to him.
This is perfect. Thank you.
Of course.
Do the adjust the sights and all that good stuff, and saying all that as there we go. All right, I was just equipping it on my end. Thank you. Yes. Just well, I've already told you several things, but if you, it would be good. Let me just say this at least. While I haven't given you specific names, if you hear the name Voss, keep me away or keep them away, unless you want me to kill them on sight.
Would killing them be what he's doing?
No, it would make me feel better. But it'd be there'd be no difference to what it is now. So if there is a way to get him to admit his crimes and record that on with a sigil of some kind, that'd be good. But other than that, no, there's not really much that can be done.
Boss.
Yes.
Is there anything else? I mean, I am excited to meet your family if we have time. I know it will be a little bit tough to get to them. You're not
Yes,
exactly welcome.
I very, very much want to see them as well. My only fear is the reason why I'm not there is to make sure that they all don't go down. And just to make sure you are fully aware is that I do have 4 fathers and 4 mothers. Just to make sure you are aware.
I'm aware. I'm
Okay.
looking forward to meeting Laughing River the most. You said many good things about it.
I'm sure he would boisterously say his hello too.
Would staying away from your family protect them?
More than likely, yes, because it would place them in the position of not wanting me to leave or to protect me, but at the cost of many other individuals. And that's not, while I took that choice largely away from them, with the assistance of the Laughing River and Silver Whisper, my primary mother and father, I don't want to impose that on them. So that's why I'm in 2 minds. I really, really want to see them. Really want to see my family. And I would love to introduce you to them, and honestly, everybody to them, but I don't want to
Well,
risk
my
it.
love, that means there's only one thing for me to do. To utterly impress your family, all 4 fathers and mothers, sweep them off their feet and convince them that their son Curious is in good hands.
I'm sure they will love that. Although, just to give you a heads up, Quick Bounce will probably try to challenge you to something. He's like my brother, if you want to think of it that way. Not quite, but again, the Baxley family gets very confusing. Can be very confusing.
How do they feel about snakes?
If as long as it's not a Chultan snake, I think they'd be fine.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
there's even some unity around that trade. So I'm sure they're even a snake person is absolutely more than welcome,
Okay. I
such
didn't
as yourself.
feel like if I need to hide anything about my hair from
No,
But-
that is one good thing about them is as long as you are not an ass. That is honestly the biggest thing. Be a good individual. That's all you need to be.
Oh, my love, I cannot promise that I will not be an ass.
Fair. I guess at least not as the first thing you do.
Just don't let your cousin drive them.
He might try to steal it, but he's not very, very sneaky, so you'll be good.
I brought you these as well. Produce the basket of flowers, and underneath potions. This one's actually a tincture. Don't. But
I very,
It'll be
very
okay.
much appreciate it. And I appreciate you thinking of me during
course.
the fun times, we'll say.
before we go tomorrow, I just have a quick errand. I'll be back.
Okay, that's good.
So if you
I'm
don't see
gonna-
me first thing in the morning,
Okay. I will not be concerned then if you're not there.
excellent.
I think I'm going to get ready for bed. I did not even realize how late it was since I've literally been staring at the same spot for the last, I don't know, 5 hours or so.
Has Curious touched his food at all that I brought him for
No.
breakfast this morning?
No, I
It's
didn't.
ramen.
No, that's a Robin thing. Of not even. Well, be like, how to repeat this? Probably notice you looking like, and I'm sorry. Thank you for bringing that for me. I honestly did not even realize it was there until I looked where you were looking. I'm not hungry at the moment.
Are you sure?
Thank you. Yes.
I always have good berries.
You know what? I will take one good berry.
That's
Just
all
just
you
make
can-
sure I maintain the appropriate caloric intake.
Of course. Do a good berry. It is the goodest of berries.
Thank you. Yes. I'm
Then
I-
we shall retire for the evening.
yeah, like
Zim-
who fade to black.
Zen, what are you you're not gathering like dinner or anything? Just the good berry each and then going to bed?
I mean, yeah, from at least Robin's side of things, yes.
But
Yes.
okay. Zen, what have you been doing since you got back?
Organizing these poisons I bought. I've got 3 drow poisons now. I was wondering, is there a way I can concentrate them? Make a stronger dosage?
Hmm. Let me think about that.
While you're thinking about that, yes, Zen does eventually go down for dinner.
Okay. Let's pull a little bit. We'll pull a path first edition Pathfinder rule out of my rear end here and say that combining 2 doses will boost the DC by +2.
Okay. Dang, I should have bought another one before leaving. Okay. Then I will mark 2 of. Do I need a roll for that or anything?
if you want to roll dexterity to pour one and the other into, pour them both into one vial now. Unless you just want to see if you spill any.
No, I didn't know if there's like a poisoner's check I should make or anything for that.
Explode. Create toxic fume.
I mean, worst case scenario, I breathe it. Well, no, because it's an injury poison. So
it has to go into
somehow
your
I poison
system.
myself, and
Yeah.
all I do is sleep it off.
Let's roll for paper cuts. No. I mean, all you'd have to do is just kind of mix them together, and it just kind of. Let me see. Okay, we'll say this. Since there's no roll for it, and you haven't combined them just yet, you know you have to use it within 1 hour of its creation.
Okay.
Or it's ruined.
Yeah. And I will not mark those off yet.
Okay.
That is good to know. All right. I'll say he spent some time reading up on that, reviewing maybe some old notes from his mother.
Okay.
And before he heads down for dinner.
Okay. We'll say as you head down for dinner, you arrive at the same time that Bexley was going to ask Lady Alestra her question. What was that question?
Were you able to get the message out to the
You're
Blue Fire
muted.
Warden? Oh. Sorry. Oh. Were you able to get the message or the warning out to the Blue Fire Warden once we return from friend?
Yes.
Was it in time?
I have no clue. Our messenger never came back either.
That's a good sign. Do you know anything about the Blue Fire Warden?
No. Not only what you've told me.
So I'm guessing that you haven't heard of anybody by the name of Bryla?
No.
What kind of messenger did you send?
We fucked
because of our ability to open portals at this moment, we sent a page in. I said portal.
Oh.
We sent a page, a messenger, and from amongst our staff, and she has not returned. So we can only keep those entryways into other realms, those smaller ones, open for a short time because most of our concentration and power needs to be dedicated to opening the portals that are needed for you. So whether she was late getting back or something nefarious happened to her, we're not sure.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
I was just about to say that.
I was like, yeah, you'd
You
be
can
the
do
one.
one too.
Do you have
Yeah. Ren, what did you get?
21.
21? Bexley?
Sorry. 27.
There is no waver in her voice. There is no sweat on her brow. She is directly looking you all directly in the eyes, going back, looking you directly in the eye. And Ren, you notice that she is definitely keeping eye contact with Bexley. She's telling the absolute truth. as far as being trained to in subterfuge, we'll say, Bexley, you know that she is telling the truth.
And of the other messages I sent out, or letters I sent out, have we had anything in return?
Be more specific so I can give you more specific answers.
The letters I sent out to my contacts across the ones in Schultz and the ones in the other areas.
Well, you already have your answer from Schultz. They were able to come back.
I asked them to keep an eye on everything after I got that one, so I didn't know if there was another one.
Oh no, not yet. It's just no news is good news. The other areas, remind me again.
One was if any of my contacts just across the board knew anything of Vecna, and the other one was about Ren's family.
As far as they can tell, Ren's family is business as usual. Wondering where she is. But it does seem that they're having some small financial problems.
Why you gotta do me dirty like that?
Those are the rumors, but we know how rumors about noble families can go, whether they be truth or fiction.
All this money Ren has and her parents are broke?
I mean, the only thing that they know is, honestly, the Wizards 3 can give you more information about Vecna than any contact ever could, because they have more inside revelation to what's going on than a sneak thief in an alley or something like that. They just know of a rise of a new cult that has and people disappearing.
And I know that in Chult it was any information about artifact, but I guess they just gave us that information about what we were.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also mentioned that the Lady of Pain is allowing you to open portals. Will we be able to portal back into the place that we've already left?
If we can, we certainly will take you back there. But it's if she allows it or not.
I do an insight check.
Sure.
Hey, I told you I don't trust her. That is now a 29.
She is telling you the truth. She don't play about the Lady of Pain.
We're still connected on Psychic Link, aren't we?
No, I haven't established it for the day.
Oh, I thought we had it when we went shopping earlier.
Mm-mm.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Oh, okay. Come on.
Actually, you did.
I mean, you can
did.
try
Yeah.
to think, and you're just gonna
I
get
thought
nothing
so.
back.
I
You
thought
did when
you
we all went
did.
shopping with the four of us.
I don't have anything about because normally I write down the number of hours because I have to write rule for it. I didn't.
I honestly could have sworn you did as well.
It's okay. Like right now, Fade the Black Quetz is like, thank God I have that ring of mind shielding.
Yeah. Ew.
Yeah.
I broke David.
I almost
It's
inhaled a
also
freaking
fair to
Tic
say
Tac.
it's been the whole day pretty much. So
Yeah.
Fair.
All right. Just well, eat up, rest up. Let me know when you all are ready, and we will send you off on the next leg of your journey. We're almost there. You deserve some rest. You all have been through a lot. I know that. Once again, I can never thank you enough for what you have done and what you're doing and what you're going to do, because I have full faith in you. We cast a wish spell and we got you, so the fates seem to know what they're doing. Been successful so far. I think we can pull this off. If not, well, the fate of the realms is a bleak one. But to end the night on a good note, I think we've got it covered. And when I say we, I mean you. You all have it done wonderful things. But I shall take my leave, and I will settle down for the night myself. Rest, recuperate. Let us know if you need any. And she sets her wine glass on the table, which is properly drained at this point, and she walks away.
Did I forget anything, Ren? Is she out the door?
I still love the idea that maybe you're trying to mentally talk to me, and I'm just like,
All you see is Bexley staring at you like this.
Read my mind.
like,
Nee.
like,
Meanwhile, Zen's just on the other side of the table, just eating his food, looking at them like a pair of idiots.
No, I say it out loud once she leaves the room and is out of earshot. I don't know, Ren, what do you think?
think she's telling the truth. Did you get the sense she's not?
I mean, I think she's telling the truth. It's about Ren and portals, but there's still something off.
Well, Zen.
I just hope.
You
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to ask Zen about his just shopping trip.
Oh.
Oh,
What'd you buy? What'd you get?
poison.
Ooh.
A lot of them.
Look over at Bexley, like, sounds like something you might be interested in.
Maybe. If he's willing to not share, but educate me.
In the handful of hours we have before we need to leave, or sleep
No,
so we
just
can
in
leave in the
general.
morning.
No, just in general.
That
I do
there's
have
a
an errand I
lot
have.
of general knowledge there, so you're gonna have to be more specific about what you want to know.
Well, I will
Teach
let
me
you
how to
know.
poison.
Yeah, basically.
Well, you can feed it to somebody,
do
you can
murder?
stab somebody with it, you can make them breathe it in, you can smear it on their skin. You're gonna have to be more specific.
No, Zen, teach me how to do poison.
Oh, how to do poison? I think you want to talk to Quet.
No. No, I don't think I need anything else messing with who knows what will. Nah. I got enough going on in my head and body and stuff that probably trying to set something off that doesn't need to get set off is probably not a good idea. But do poison as in add it to my rapier might be something worth a further conversation when we're not, running around trying to save the realm.
I mean, it's fairly simple. You find a poison you like, make sure it can be applied to a weapon, and then wear a glove while you apply it.
You really trust me doing that by myself for the first time?
You're gonna have to do it by yourself the first time eventually. You're only gonna poison yourself so many times before you realize I should probably stop doing it that way.
Yeah.
or physically can't.
I just rather learn from the master the first time, but as I said, that's a conversation for later.
Have we noticed you putting like poison in your drinks?
Yeah, you've noticed me putting something in his drinks.
He's
think
never
you-
rolled a sleight of hand. I think that you all would notice him putting something in there, but not really know what it is. Because nobody's rolled insight, perception, or anything like that. You all just see him go and then drink.
It's like the little like squirt thing you add to your water. So we're all envisioning.
He's over there shaking up his bottle of wine
Yeah.
and putting the pouch in it.
Little electrolytes.
The energy, yeah.
Speaking of which,
Well-
he's got a cup of wine in front of him now. Might as well.
Con saving throw.
Can we do a perception or insight check?
It's a little bit meta pigeon now that we've talked about it.
Oh, I know.
Uh,
But if he's doing it, but if he's
Seven.
doing it in front of us, that we're saying they're
I've
talking.
do- he's done it in front of them every other time.
It's true.
You could always just ask.
Yeah.
So is that,
But,
is that
17.
what do you add to your cup?
You're getting there. This one's a little hits you a little harder than the last, but it still doesn't take you down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe I'm just tired.
I mean, this is the second time today, so
Yeah, very true.
oh. So what was that you were saying about not being sure about somebody?
I don't trust them.
Them
just-
being
The Wizards agree.
Hmm.
I just think that they have an alternative motive that is using us as pawns, and they're not including us in at least telling us what it is.
I mean, fairly certain they've been fairly straightforward about yes, they're using us, and about
but I
why.
think- I just feel like there's more. I just gut instinct
More
feel
than
like there's
trying to
more.
stop the crazy man who is already a god on his world from being the only god on every world.
I know that they're being straightforward about that, but I just get a feeling, and I also don't think that they're going to follow through with their word as far as help back to the realms we need to go to for, your family, Ren's family, whoever else. I don't know, Blue Wardens to figure out anything about me, because we just kind of left that, but they're being controlled, or their abilities are being controlled by the Lady of Pain, and they even said that they can only open portals that she allows. So once they're done with this, she's probably done with this, so we're not going to have a direct route anymore. And
I feel like you're trying to look a little too hard for something that might not be there.
I hope not.
They've been straightforward about they're going to try. And pretty much everyone I've interacted with on this plane has expressed that Lady of Pain's in charge, what she says goes, and she lets in and out who she's willing to let in and out.
Get it? I just feel like there's something. I can't put my finger on it. I just feel like there's something.
Above table, we've heard of at least Morden, Kanan, and Tasha, correct? Back on
Yeah.
Aaron?
Oh, you've heard of all three of them.
Yeah,
Right.
Lady Lestariel of Silvery Moon is like
Yeah.
probably the biggest rock star name of rock star
Yeah.
names in Faerun.
She is one of the, if not,
She's Taylor Swift in Faerun.
She is the only other person that people would probably swoon over more than her is Elminster Almar.
Oh, almost.
But from what we in character know, they're
Mhm.
generally good aligned people,
Oh, absolutely. Well, Tasha
Like-
is more neutral, but yeah.
but they're not going to break a deal because they say, okay, we're done using you type.
No.
Okay. Then they'll just go, I really, as much as we've gone through this 100 times about we can't save, we can't focus on one tree while the rest of the forest is burning. At least from what I've read and know of these people from stories on Faerun, they're not just going to leave us high and dry when this is all done. They'll honor their deals to the best of their abilities.
That. Not just them, it might not be them, it's just something about everything just feels off. It might be I can't reach my God and trying to get a read from him, but
Well,
I
we
don't know what
are
it
on
is.
a plane with one God who, from everything I've heard and understood so far, is very particular about maintaining her status quo.
Good.
So maybe it's
I'm
simply a
not
matter of
doubting you.
her
I'm
not
not doubting.
wanting them interfering in what she has going on.
As I said, I'm not doubting you. I'm not doubting them. It's just something's off. And I also just wish we could. I have a bad feeling that we just let the only people that know anything about me to their slaughter. That doesn't sit right with me. Again, I get it. We have to save the realms. I understand, but they were my only chance to know anything about me. And I don't know if we're going to get back there. But I know, as you said, and as I've agreed with, we have bigger things to deal with. Also, you have an amazing restaurant that we're going to take you to because, oh my gosh, we have a reservation. So, yeah, we got to make sure that we're on top of our game because we got 30 days to knock all this out so that we can eat the best meal you've ever had.
30 days by whose calendar?
Aaron,
Well, that might be complicated.
I just look at Rin. She set the date. She's optimistic. Like, I'm saying this like lighthearted, not.
Mikey's
Okay. Just remember, there have been times we've gone to a different plane, been there for like 3 days, and come back, and it's only been a few hours.
so
So it's entirely possible when we go to Faerun, we come back and find out we've completely missed it.
we'll schedule another one.
Well, I hope you didn't have to put a down payment on it.
No, luckily we didn't. But I have a feeling that it's gonna cost a pretty penny for the celebration or the meal. Going to be.
So it's going to be expensive, you say. And Zen just looks at Ren.
I was like, and I just shake my head, and I'm like, the Wizards 3 are footing that bill.
Mhm. Good luck with that.
I
And he's
think they
going
can keep it
to
to a nice.
down his wine glass, finish downing it, make a face. Well,
So worth
I'm
it.
going to go continue reading my book of nightmares. Because I assume since Quetz and Robin didn't come down for dinner, we're probably not leaving till the morning. Or anti-peak?
Peak.
Peak.
Peak is midday.
No, then whatever the equivalent of sunrise is.
Before peak.
I gotta run out in the
Or if it's
morning
that
and pick
simple.
up some armor. So we'll have to wait a little past that so I can get back.
I look at Bexley. Do you want to take the disguise kit up to Robin and maybe check in on him?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, you won't get an answer, response, or anything because they're a little bit.
I wasn't planning on getting a
Robin?
response.
Okay, yeah, like no, just quiet. I mean, you want to leave it outside the door, but yeah, if you
No,
go up
I
there,
was
it's
gonna
like,
just
You go up
take
to
it
the
with
door,
us
there's
and
a
give it to you
sock on the
tomorrow.
handle.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I was gonna go up, knock, hear nothing, and then just like take it with me.
Neither
As
of us
you all
wear
carry
socks.
no. As you
No.
all carry on with your night. Nope.
I didn't even
will
say
meet
anything
you.
this time.
As you all carry on with your night, each of you finish up. You three finish up your meal, deliver the disguise kit to the door,
Oh, I didn't
retire
deliver it.
to
I
your
took it with me.
quarters. Whatever you did, you took it back to your room with you. You all settle in, and I will say if you have done anything, any hit points, any spell slots, anything like that, take a long rest, and we will take a break, and we'll be right back.
Sir Reginald rode to the tourney so grand, with his armor so shiny and sword in his hand. But the road led him past the old tavern so sweet, where the mead flowed like rivers and dancers tap feet. Oh, pour me another sweet maiden so fine, for the mead in my cup is much better than wine. I'll drink till I'm merry and sing till I'm hoarse, then sleep in the stables or under your horse. The innkeep cried, heroes drink here for free. So our knight down 6 tankards as quick as could be. His lance grew quite heavy, his vision did blur, but he swore I could fight even drunk as a cur. Oh, pour me another sweet maiden so fine, for the mead in my cup is much better than wine. I'll drink till I'm merry and sing till I'm hoarse, then sleep in the stables or under your horse. At dawn came the joust, midst the crowd's cheering roar, but Sir Reginald stumbled and fell to the floor. His foe charged in laughter, our knight gave a plead. I'll fight thee tomorrow, just pass me the mead. Oh, pour me another sweet maiden so fine, for the mead in my cup is much better than wine. I'll drink till I'm merry and sing till I'm hoarse, then sleep in the stables or
What is it? Let her go.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we're back. We're back. Sorry, it sounded really like we're back. No, I'm excited we're back. So night has passed. You all get a good full rest. Things have been purchased. Things have been asked. Lots of things have been asked. Information has been gained. Morning comes. Once again, the smell of food fills the common area, wafts out into the hallways where you all, your private quarters are. Another grand breakfast spread. Once again, you now have a. Also, if you walk in, you'll notice there is a pitcher of fresh milk in there as well. Seems that they are getting a little fancier as time goes on. Chilled, by the way. Different juices, different, bacon, sausage, some eggs, things of that matter, some pastries, fresh bread. Everything is prepared for you, left there. And also with the milk, there is a pitcher of dark beer as well. Nothing too potent, just something to, if that's what your thing is in the morning, then they provide that as well. Dark beer and bacon do go good together.
I could do. But Quest will be out to the leather worker early in first life.
Okay.
I'll
Skipping
probably
breakfast
head
and
out
going
with
out.
you.
Okay.
Yes.
Robin, are you sticking in or in the tower? Or are you going with, or what are
Yep.
you doing?
We'd be sticking in the tower probably. If breakfast is being made, then head on down because Quetz gave Robin a heads up, like, hey, might not be here.
Okay. Would you like a saucer for your milk, or would you? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm like waiting for it.
No, there are cups and mugs provided. Ren, what are you doing?
Sitting down eating breakfast. And if
Okay.
Robin, did you come down or are you still in your room?
I would have came down. I'd been
Okay.
like, oh, yeah.
But I'm
Sitting
just
down,
like
grabbing some food.
trying to subtly look at you, make sure you're okay. That'd be it. While eating.
Give you a
Zen-
the middling thumbs up. It's like,
Yeah. Came down for breakfast.
Okay. As you all are eating breakfast this time, Mordenkainen checks in with you and looks particularly at Zim because you're the one that usually delivers the rod pieces to him. He says, I have discovered how to put them together. So we really need those last two pieces. So we're counting on you all. As Lady Alestra has told us, she has told you, you all are doing wonderful things. So we are counting on you to bring those last two pieces. We can use this rod to make sure that Vecna does not succeed in this ritual. So, ooh, beer. He pours himself a cup, like a mug of beer, and begins sipping on it. And
Well,
Oh,
now I gotta pee. But
we should be ready to go within the hour. Just a few of us had to make some last minute pickup.
Oh, you're ready. Well, I will let them know. And he picks up a couple of pieces of bacon and starts chewing on them. He's like, enjoy.
Mm.
He walks out.
And I will turn to Robin as he walks in, like, will we be ready to leave?
as much as possible. Yes, I will be. Oh wait, actually, one thing I forgot to even look at was this. Look for something, but yes, we'll be as good as we can be, honestly. Okay, there we go. I was just looking for something. It will be interesting. Oh, one thing I can tell you again, at least you two, if you hear the name Voss, sometimes my accent is difficult to understand. V-O-S-S, Voss. Don't tell me. Or don't tell me no. I will murder him without hesitation. And I do not want to do that. So just that. That's the only thing to give you a heads up about. Besides, I want to make it. If I was going to, I'd want to make it a lot longer death for him. Anyway, that's it. Back to eating bacon.
what does this boss look like?
Every seriously, every verb and adjective that was coming to mind right now was just not stream appropriate, and I'm like trying to filter through to be like, okay, no, stream appropriate, but still RP.
Let's start basics. Human, dwarf,
Elf,
elf.
halfling.
So, well, I have an idea, but I don't want to throw off Ron. Okay, I didn't know. Did you have that already ready to go on your end?
I have it, but if you have a better idea,
Let's
I've
go.
pictured him as
Yep.
jet black hair, darker tone of skin, always wears darker colors. No, he doesn't have a curly mustache or anything, but
He's super tall and skinny, hunches over. Mwah.
he's actually a human, stocky, originally from Chult. And he also wears lots of, we'll say, more ornate jewelry, as well as necklaces with dino claws and teeth.
I think I gave you like a very vague outline, be like, hey, whatever you want. So
Mhm.
that's why I was like, I don't want to throw it off whatever Ronnie's got, because I'm sure it's pretty much in line or like along the same line of what I was thinking.
I kind of had that when you described him to me. That's what I thought. So I
Mhm.
don't know if that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah, he's originally from Chult.
Well,
Okay.
we got you, Bexley and I picked you up a disguise kit. If that would help at all.
Oh, absolutely. I was planning on using disguise self right before we went into the portal.
I mean, or we could have a little spa day or like spa session. We just,
You're welcome to go for it, sure. I was going to honestly just look like a fiddlebug.
Oh.
But, if it just make me a different color. Cat will also work, especially as Tabraxia plenty over there.
Whatever you feel comfortable with.
If you don't mind my opinion, maybe the disguise kit might be a little better in this case.
Okay.
Just because, well, disguise self is time sensitive,
Yes.
and
Okay.
your journeys into magic generally have unexpected side effects,
Yes, it absolutely does.
and a third ear on the side of your neck might draw more attention.
I pre-rolled on the wild magic search table as well, so what was it? I was ready in case we went for it. If we need it, I already have it ready. But
And now we gotta know what was it.
not unless it comes up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you at the end of the session if it doesn't come up.
All right. As you all continue your conversation and eat breakfast, Bexley and Quits, you are traversing the roads of Sigil to get to the market ward. The market ward is, even in the morning, is still bustling. You do see different cabs, people, larger creatures with the picking up the ends of the cab and running with them through the streets, with people riding to and fro. There are plenty of people still, kind of finishing up their setup for their day's business just in the stalls, and you see signs being hung and flipped, and doors, windows being raised, as the smells of food and different spices and potions being brewed as well fill the air as you all make your way into the market ward. You all, what are you doing as you travel in?
Robin. It's gonna be rough on him.
He'll be fine. He's more resilient than a big old fuzzy cat can see. But I think he'll be. How are you doing? I know the message from the Blue Warden was expected to get there. Did everything okay?
No. They sent a message, but they don't know if it got delivered. So looks
Well-
like I'll never know.
I say never. We're still invested in the place. If anything, it's not too hard to get. I know it's a little bit tough right now with how fast we need to move to broad pieces, but hope is, at least for me, what I think about curious, that there is something at the end of this journey. Not just oblivion to be fought, but something peaceful. A right to exist, to be one. That's what we're working for. So, based on what we saw with the Blue Fire Wardens, I think they could hold their own for a little bit longer. And we did deal quite a blow to soften his forces. Granted, it would have been nice to take him out personally. Might not have been the right time. And I'm sorry if taking us away from that place caused you any harm.
I appreciate you getting me out of there, but they know who I am, who I was, or now I still know nothing, except for apparently I was kidnapped or taken or something. I was somebody else, and apparently a freaking werewolf, so, there's a lot of information dropped on me, and then we go into battle, like always, and then come out, and none of my questions are answered, so I'm left with more questions and uncertainties than I was to go in there.
Well,
It almost feels like I'm just never gonna figure out who I am.
I think the opposite is true. You're going to figure out who you are. That's never going to change. That is always going to be on the path in front of you. The discovery of self never ends. Even if you know your entire past, it doesn't change who you're going to change into. It's
Change
a
into, no
mystery.
pun intended.
I know. I may be from here, and I'll gesture towards Sigil, but I'm not really from here. No one is. I'm sure there's a place where I came from. I don't. But it doesn't matter, because long run, taking a step forward every time. It wasn't too long ago that I literally fell right into Curious's lap. Almost. It would have been more poetic if I had, but needless to say, I found a new place. A new way to be a new version of me. And getting away from Sigil helped me see that it's always possible to step forward. We can do that together. And as far as Robin goes, he's got bigger strides than some of us. And his journey will take his own time. But that doesn't change the fact that he's still going to be on it for the rest of his life. Just like you, just like I, just like Zen, just like Ren. Doesn't matter. And I guarantee you that someday we'll even find new ways of being, new places to be in, that we would have never before thought we could see or experience.
Yeah,
Sigil is
new
kind
way
of a culmination of that. In a way.
But a new way of being was where he's, been a handful of different ways in a very short amount of time. So, you don't want to stick the landing and pick something and, time to understand it before I get, killed, brought back by God, turned into a werewolf, unlocking the fact that I am one, learning that apparently, I have a different name or I'm somebody else. Just it's been a lot.
Take it from someone who's been many different things and had many different perspectives, not just the size and the shape of a creature, but the way that they experience the world. Change is good. It can make us grow.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you, being so small, could stand to do with a little bit of growing. In all seriousness, short jokes aside.
I just kind of glare up at you like, really?
Yeah, well, I mean, you only choose to glare up at me because you're not currently flying at head level. That's your fault.
Oh, fair.
But yes, I think Curious was. And get back. They are anything like werewolf. They have a moral compass that can't be hit by anything other than true cosmic. I think we're just on our way to discover what that is. I do know one thing, that the smelly old lich boy is definitely on the wrong side of it. He's just not aware that it's going to swing back.
Well, it is. And as you said, he's on the wrong side. I hope there hasn't been too much destruction before we can get done. But that's just the
Destruction.
me thing.
Destruction is a part of life. To destroy allows for new things to be created. The dissolution of matter and energy goes back into the great cycle to be born. It's okay for things to be gone, change. Doesn't mean that they didn't happen. Doesn't mean that they didn't matter. It only means that their passing matters more to those who are left behind. And we're just here to deal with him and his bad decisions. Once this is all over, it's back to us.
You realize that one of my main concerns is the fact that there is going to be nobody left for us to protect.
There will always be something, or something. Granted, not everything lasts forever. We will have to say goodbye to friends, to family, to ways of being. But new things will come. It is just the way. The universe has a balance. You can only disrupt it so long before it rubber bands back and snaps you in the face.
Rubber band.
Don't worry about that.
Oh.
Ooh, look, a food stall. These are great.
They're grilled miniature space hamsters. Miniature giant space hamsters.
Yes. They taste just like marshmallows. Trust me.
Wow. Wow.
Chrissy's face.
No giant space hamsters were harmed in the making of this episode.
Just picturing them like on a spit, like a little.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Just
Boo on a spit.
no, not boo.
Go for the eyes, boo.
Go for the eyes, boo. Sorry, I just had something go off. All right. So you paid a down payment, is that correct? What? All right. Your sash is done.
And if the dwarf is keen, beg food, seen the progress on the saddles, even if they're not complete.
How many? You ordered one, right? Two. That's right. He's got the base of it kind of like cut out that you can like lay over. He said it's going to take a little while to actually get it crafted with like the stirrups and the the riding horn and things like that. It's going to take a minute because he doesn't have exact measurements, but he and his apprentice are doing the best that they can.
It's fine. I'll take the sash with the crossbow and examine the fine craftsmanship. Paying the remainder of the balance, I'll also for it's fine.
Okay. He takes it. No questions asked. Thank you. Puts it in his pocket. And the craftsmanship is excellent.
Ooh, perfect.
All right.
I'll show Bexley. What do you think?
What do you show me? The sash or the saddle?
No. The sack.
Oh, it looks great. I'm assuming it's not for you.
You are correct. Obviously. The glass metal jacket thing, all my weird stuff. I am more of a man of crochet and stained glass. But no, this is for Rob. I think we can make a fine addition.
I do. It looks great. I think you did a good job.
Oh, it's a whole war. In fact, if you ever need good armor or leather work, he's cool.
Dolgrim, hammer front. And actually, you can see on the inside, it has his initials stamped into it.
Nice. with shoot for the stars engraved into it?
No, just his.
What? He didn't engrave
his
it? I paid for
initials.
that.
Oh, yeah, that. Yes, I'm sorry. I thought.
I am about to get mad and go back and demand my money.
Yeah,
Uh,
that has that in. I was thinking, I was like, that's not his motto. His motto is, "I make it.
I make it. That's a good
I
one.
make it."
Now, where did you?
I actually have armor to pick up as well. And I don't remember the guy's name. Sorry.
Steranos, armor and weapons. Hold on.
Yeah.
A second. Are you gonna say yes when I'm?
Oh no, I was about to say yes. I need to go to Steranos, armor and weapons. He is hopefully finding me, or has found me a piece of armor that will, when we somehow walk into the big bad guy and I take the front and get pummeled, it'll take a little longer to take me down instead of, one punch. Kind of my goal.
Yeah, you're wise.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe we.
Kind of like how I don't, use Misty stuff.
Misty step.
Probably somewhere in the realms. I'll leave it to you to find it.
And find it I will.
All right, you get to Steranos' shop, and he has found it. The price of the armor, he says, is 700 gold pieces.
I appreciate it. Was it difficult to find?
Yes,
I appreciate it even more.
that's why there's a finder's fee. Special order item. So, and he actually writes you out a detailed receipt and hands it to you.
I look over it and
500 for the actual armor, 200 for the finder's fee.
I hand him 710.
And he pushes the 10 back to you and says, I appreciate the offer, but the price is the price.
I appreciate you getting it so quickly for me.
Wasn't easy. Had to go to somebody I don't like, just to put it bluntly. Noses were broken, purses were thrown, but I got your arm. Fire
Nope.
giant.
Bully, you weren't the
Actually
one
pushed
with the
your,
broken nose.
and he gets right down in your face, and you just have this huge head looking at you. And he says, "Does it look broken?" It does
Hey,
not.
healing
Oh, I was
magic
about to
is a
say-
thing. Just wanted to make sure that you didn't take bodily harm for.
Rises up to his full fire giant height. So, well, if you need anything else that we have in stock, so I ain't going back to that guy again. Let me know.
I appreciate it again. And go.
Items.
Hold on. Can I sell mine? Never mind.
Now I have to ask what it was.
I was thinking of selling like my current armor, but with my luck, something's gonna rip or break, or I'll lose it. So I probably should have it back.
puts her armor on over her armor. All right. Back to the tower. You two?
Yes.
All right. You make your way back. The early morning still, the early morning air is still sweet with a little bit of acidic dew. And as you walk through the streets, everything seems very calm, very reverent this morning as you walk back. And as you continue, you see a small group of people stop in the middle of in a byway. And you watch as you continue a little bit further as the Lady of Pain floats by, eyeing each citizen, it seems like, as she goes.
I think.
No. Okay. And she goes on by. And you see everybody kind of raise their head as well. And one guy actually goes, "Whew," and just keeps on walking, and everybody continues
I thought
on.
he was gonna explode.
Yeah. No random flesh rending today.
Yeah, everybody
this-
gets
in
one.
this area. Everybody gets one. Yeah. No one made eye contact, so she floated on by. No crimes were committed. But if she's out, something's going on. Or she's just checking in. You get back to the tower. The porters and the staff is busy cleaning. You see some of them carrying dishes down, the stairs, apparently from the common room. The three that stayed behind, your used dishes and the plates with the remainder of the food is cleaned as you're sitting there. They have taken the more dried of the meats, like the bacon and the bread and a little bit of the cheese, and they've wrapped them up in bundles to give to you all for your travels. Giving you fantasy doggy bags, I guess you could say. And if you're enjoying the rest in the common area, you all watch. Yes.
I have to.
That's something you'll have to take up with your party. They have enough time to wait.
I have to.
About an hour.
Like a short
Right.
rest. But
Hate to do it, guys, but can we kind of hold off for an hour? I got to attune to my new, let's not completely crush Bexley at the very beginning armor.
And I look at Robin and I'm like,
Oh, also, Robin, I have something, or Renan, I have something for you. And I
Oh,
hand you
is
the
it
disguise.
the disguise kit?
Yes,
All right, give me
I came by
oh,
last night to give it to you, and I figured you were asleep, so.
So, Bexley, you do your thing, and sorry, I just saw the DM finger where I'm just like trying to go past it anyway.
I tried to set you
Bex-
up. I tried.
Bexley, why don't you go ahead and do your thing, and then I guess makeover time, Ren. Want to do this?
Before we get into the makeover, that was about 75% for Christy. The point.
Oh, because I was even too. I was like trying, like, okay.
Okay, so with a disguise kit,
Well, while Vonnie is looking doing that, I'm guessing. Do I get the sash? Is it the surprise?
I'll tell you what. Yeah, do you want to give the gift of sashes?
Curious, let me see your crossbow.
Okay. hand it over.
I'm going to turn around and use my slender body as best as possible to block view from what I'm doing. I'm going to strap on the sash to the crossbow, and I'm going to use plant growth on, or like bin plants cantrip with some of the flowers I got from the earth, and have them grow and sprout like with little vines and roots into the heavy crossbow. So, and then turn around and give it back to him. Little blossoms of yellow and white.
Aw.
This is
Just
for you,
immediately
my love.
go ahead and see it, and what was it? Robin will probably just start crying.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Go with that.
Oh, I roll Constitution saving.
All right, everybody, roll for cry.
I rolled really low.
Y'all are both crying.
As Wits and Robin have their little.
Grab Zen and
Right,
Baxter. You just
yeah.
go out the room.
They just stared at each other in the eyes and crying.
Tabaxi are notoriously messy criers, and I'm extremely empathetic.
Yeah, no, Zen's not watching this. He goes and waits by the portal.
Portal's not up yet.
He'll wait.
Just standing awkwardly where the portal's supposed to be, staring at a blank wall.
Yep, tapping his foot.
If you're going to go for a detailed, specific persona, different from Curious Rob, who is actually doing the disguising?
For the RP part of it, I think I asked Ren to do it for me, so I imagine Ren. You might not be good at it, but we'll see.
Yeah, I was like, unless Zen
All right.
can help.
No,
Ren,
we both know he's not.
I'll ask you to roll here in a second.
I shouldn't say
Can
that
I
for
help?
you.
Would
'Cause
you?
I've got good deception.
Would you like to describe your persona and your details to Rin of what you want yourself to look like going back to your home in Chol?
Let's see. So, I already essentially look like a snow leopard with the the long braid and everything else, just black and white. So I just imagine coloring in the white orange, and then orange and black. So it's just different coloring.
Any defining marks on your fur or your being that you would like to cover up?
No, I think honestly probably try to make it look. I don't know. Make it look like there's
Like a-
additional scars or something else that just
Stripe pattern, anything like that?
try to make it as easy and simple as possible so that it's just somewhat truth adjacent, we'll say.
Then, Rin, as you begin your disguise makeover, I need you to roll a dexterity check with advantage because you got the help action from the description.
It'd be great. Great. Please look decent. Oh, thank goodness. That just rolled over from like a 10 to a 17. So that's a 22.
And that was with advantage, correct?
Because it was a
22?
10 and a 17.
That would have been funny.
So
if we rolled 10 twice.
Any checks made to try to see through this disguise would have to be a DC of 22. We'll say.
Oh. So glad I rolled well.
Better worst case scenario, Zin, you're very. I was going to say sneaky, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to take this the wrong way. You can be very deceitful in a positive way for us. I feel like I would defer and rely on you for some things like this. And I want to check in, make sure that came up the right way, right?
Yes, Robin. I got what you were trying to say.
Okay. I'm trying. See, this is me trying to not be all mouth, no think.
I'm gonna get so
Thank you.
excited and start doing new braids on you.
Okay.
And you-
I do hair, yeah. Like, some
So
very
aside
elaborate
from
braids, with
this,
little yellow flowers in.
aside from this Voss, is there anyone else we need to be aware of? Either that we need to avoid or that we should look out for that might be able to help us without having to use your name?
The Voss is the only one that you have to be worried about. Zubari, the Zubari family, they're great. They absolutely don't want to see me. Which, if I need medicinal items from an apothecary or something like that, somebody else is gonna have to go. We'll just say that. And then other than that, my family, which hopefully they won't notice me. We'll see when the time comes. Oh, one thing that you will like is Tierge. If we go drinking, ask for Tierge. You'll thank me later.
Okay. And
Okay.
just before we go through any portals, do you have a name you prefer going by while we're there?
That is a good. You all. My first name is Curious. So, but everybody here calls me Robin. So, I think that should be fine. If anybody says anything, just say a different first name. Let's go with Flying Robin. It's easy to remember.
Okay. Flying Robin it is then.
The Wizards 3 make their entrance as you all are finishing up your conversation, and the braids are being braided, and the tears are being wiped away. The Lady Illustrial looks at all of you and says, "Well, it's quite a gathering today. Glad to see you all up and about, and everyone. Oh, Robin, you look very different. It is you, isn't it?"
Oh yes, sir. We're about to go to the place where my family is, sir, and not good people. So, well, need to look different.
Well, you did a very good job.
Yes, she did. Look at your end.
Oh, well done. You see Tasha just kind of go,
You see my orange stained hands.
Yeah. Don't touch the curtains, Tasha says.
I'd be like,
just
just start wiping at the
And you
curtains.
see- you hear
Like
Lady
me,
Lustral go, oh no, oh, those are my favorite. Prestidigitation.
Yep,
Clean
that's
up.
what I figured.
Yeah.
Easy.
How much
So-
of the conversation like about boss, all that? Because I've been attuning. Have I overheard or have I
Well,
been
if you've
out
been
all the time?
attuning, that means you've been studying. So attunement usually is like, when you say attune, you don't have to sit there and like cross-leg yoga pose and ohm your way into it. Attuning is more like, if it's a sword, swinging the sword, getting used to the feel of it, realizing what the power is, and how you can use it. Or if it's armor, adjusting the straps and feeling, how do I activate this? Things like that. It's basically you're busying yourself with getting used to whatever magical item you're attuning to, and how it would work. So you would not be very aware of any conversation that is going on because you're very much in the middle of taking off the other armor, putting this armor on, and making sure it fits. And it is a little big in some places, but you're able to tighten the straps where it fits well. and to cinch it up a little bit, and it is
Maneuver my wings around.
yeah, there are no wing holes in it,
Lovely.
so that's one thing. You realize as you put it on, you're like, oh, I forgot to ask for modifications.
And
Can be easily
anyone-
changed.
Can anyone help real quick? I kind of forgot that I was a fairy for a second and have wings. And my new armor does not.
I'm sorry for laughing, but I'm sorry to disrupt it. I'm laughing because I just pictured like a 3-year-old, a 2 or 3-year-old, like if they're trying to keep up with an adult, so like just like I just pictured that.
Uppies.
Apologies.
No, I picture her like how like some people try and tighten something and they end up like spinning around in circles. Like, that's what I kind of picture her trying to grab a strap and just like.
You don't have the combined intelligence of a toddler and a dog. You know how to put armor on.
I know, but when you're saying like having to tighten it and stuff like that,
I was giving you your Captain America moment where he tightens the shield around his forearm, and you're getting ready for battle, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna chase my tail around.
Sorry, hold on. Okay, tighten everything down. Oh,
But
all
now you
right.
don't have wing holes.
Now back to that.
So
So, what do you guys think?
I might be able to help. I've got a dagger. Just make it.
Yeah.
I have a pole.
You can cut slits in the back for your wings to furl out of. Yeah, cutting the armor, cutting the leather.
No, I meant like, does it harm its ability?
I mean, you'd have to get shot in the back to find out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Making a note, DM note.
Oh my gosh, did you not see the face?
Should I roll for, I guess, a dex check?
Dex. Dex check. Straight dex.
Place my
Okay.
Just, all right, easy. Shunk, right in the back.
That was a 1, and it rolled onto an 11. So that's I got a plus 10, so that's a 21. But that was almost a 1.
You're available. You're
Robin is going to be the death of me.
with
One way or
21.
another.
With an almost 1, you would have taken 1d4 plus 5 piercing damage
Yeah.
just from a dagger in the back. No.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, it wouldn't have been damage. It would just probably damage the armor. But with a 21, you're able to avoid any stitching in the armor and make some holes big enough for the wings to come out. It's not comfortable, but it'll take a little time to get used to. The wing flapping will help stretch it out a little bit. Unfortunately, anything mending spell-wise will just absolutely mend the cuts in the armor and around your wings. Essentially cutting your wings off. So,
Yeah.
stitches, yeah. But that was a
Thank you,
good
Rob.
roll for cuts. Okay. As you all are adjusting armor and things, the Wizards 3 gather around, and you see Mordenkainen kind of put his hand. Then you feel Mordenkainen put his hands on your shoulders and kind of move you to the side a little bit. He's like, "Pardon me, young man." All right, and they begin the spell, and after a few moments, you see a portal and a flash of arcane energy appear. So, with you gathered here, I assume that you're ready. Correct? Or did we cast a portal for nothing?
We're here. Well, let's go.
Walk
Robin?
through. Yep.
Robin just goes through.
Yep.
All right.
I'll step through right with Robin.
Okay.
Anyone gonna tell me about the name?
When we get there,
is that
good
above
luck.
table?
Yeah.
Can't
That was
ask
a
that
tuning,
above
so I
table.
didn't hear.
You can't ask that above table.
Fine, no. Scratch that from the record.
Anyway, as you all walk through, after a moment, it takes just a second for the portal to go through, and you feel yourself being sucked into the portal and pushed back out. Yeah. The first thing you see is light, and you appear in a tropical city under the blazing sun. You hear, Robin, you hear familiar sounds, and most of y'all would hear the familiar sounds of a harbor. Creaking ropes, slapping waves, heavy barrels rolling across cobblestones. You hear voices shouting, cursing in an unfamiliar language filled with inhalations and sing-songy words, and it almost makes it sound really musical. The aroma of unfamiliar to some and familiar to some spices and tropical fruit mixes with wharfside smells of fish, tar, and canvas. Beyond all that, where you arrive, Port Nyanzaru is an explosion of color. You see buildings painted in bright shades of blue, green, and orange, and salmon pink. Walls adorned with murals portraying giant reptiles and mythical heroes. Every building sports baskets and clay urns of colorful flowers or draped in leafy flowering vines. You see minstrels, some of them tabaxi, and bright clothing adorned with feathers and shells performing on the street corners around you. Multicolored pennants and sun awnings flutter atop city walls. Crowds of children dressed in feathered hats and capes race through the streets, and some of them race right past you, squealing in delight, or with a hint of terror. That fun scared that kids have. As a street performer, costumed as a big-toothed lizard, stomps and roars behind them. This is a bustling, sweating, laughing, swearing, and singing city. Port Nyanzaru of Chol. Robin, as you look around, you seem to recognize where you are. You are that near there? Yes, I'm looking at your map. You have arrived just outside the Red Bazaar in a flash of light that nobody seems to take notice to because they're all busy doing their own thing. If anyone has taken notice, they haven't let on. But this is a very busy city. And it seems that no matter what is going on in the other realms or under their noses, no one seems to really either care or pay attention to it.
All right.
Now, the Red Bazaar, as you would know, little history about the Red Bazaar that Robin would know. No one really knows how it got its name. One story is that the label comes from the huge slabs of dinosaur meat that they sell, and the resulting buckets of blood that stain the gutters where rain has tried to wash it away. And for everybody, that's as good as explanation as any. But this is kind of your daily need, your go-to market for everything that for your daily needs would be the Red Bazaar. Locally produced meat, vegetables, tropical fruit. You do see right outside there is a booth. Well, right inside where you would go into the bazaar, there is a booth with a sign in common that says Tej. And Tej is being sold for a mug is 4 coppers and a gallon cask is 2 silver pieces. So you do have that, that's the first thing that kind of sees. But you can pick up like clothing, insect repellent, rain catchers, household goods, things like that here. And that is where you find yourself now in your home city.
Feels like home.
This is way better. I've already sense unity more than just rough. Also, where can I get me one of those feather capes? And I point to the child running by with one of the feather capes on.
Pretty much from any place that's going to sell clothing for the most part. And honestly, the sense of community is probably more because when the plants also have sapience, not only sentience but sapience, and will eat you, you grow close.
The plants have sentience and sapience? Really?
Yes. They have full-on thoughts.
What languages do they speak? Which ones are talking? I want to go speak to all of them right now.
But actually, some of them do speak common, I think. But there are some that don't, and this will be an interesting time for you, I'm sure.
I don't think I'm eating veggies on this trip.
It's good that you ate the fresh veggies ahead of time.
Oh, jeez.
Agreed.
Lucy.
I am getting
Yep.
past psychic whispers, so we know
Okay.
how that.
How many hours do you get?
I got 7. I
Nice.
I've been really. I'm getting juiced. Never mind. Not gonna say anything.
Mm-hmm, yep.
You've been rolling
You have been
well.
rolling dice.
I've been really diced. Been rolling those d8s.
So, one thing that I did skip over is that the raw piece was placed in your pocket by Morden Kane. Say the one you need. Zen.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's Robin
Then
with Angela.
Aw.
Robin and Scott.
Then we'll
Yep.
go ahead and at some point while we're walking, just duck around a corner of a stall or into an alley and check it, see where it points.
It is pointing from where you are. It is pointing southwest.
Okay. We'll come back out, move up next to Flying Robin, and just flying. What's to the southwest of this city?
Above table, I'm going off memory. I think it was jungle, right?
Well, from where you are, you're going to be walking past. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, you're going to be walking by the Grand Soak. That is another of the it's another market. The grandest of the 3 markets in Jolt. You're also going to be going towards what you know as the Executioner's Run. And
Yep.
Yep.
Sorry, I literally was studying the map earlier to make like over the week to make
Good.
sure try to
Yeah.
remember.
And you will also be going by the refuse pit.
Relay that, and just in case you all didn't know, there isn't a formal monarchy here. It is governed by merchant princes and princesses.
Oh dear.
The more money you have. Wait, what was that?
Not my computer going off.
Oh, I was like,
Oh no.
but that. But I don't have
Sorry,
any
go
audio
ahead.
clips with that, so
was
I
gonna
don't
say,
know where.
what was the trigger word?
There wasn't. But
Nothing.
that's-
It was mine. It was my
Oh.
MacBook. Yeah. No,
Oh,
no,
I
no.
was like-
It was my MacBook.
Okay, I was like, oh my gosh, did I like an audio clip slip in that should not be
No.
there?
That was me not realizing it was up that loud.
The merchant princes and princesses. So the more money you have, the better you are with trade and trading with others. The better standing you have, and the larger voice you have in governance. So just that. So Ren, this could be a place for you. Honestly, you need to be able to balance lying, stealing with honesty. So just keep that in mind.
I was like, sounds like this will also suit Zen as well, and I just look at him.
Honestly, yes, you are quite charismatic. I don't know why I like saying it that way in Robin's voice. I don't know how I can say that without making it sound like I'm just being sarcastic. 'Cause I meant that.
Thank you. Background information. Good question.
Oh, right. And give you the rundown.
Okay, got it. Thank
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You can give it psychically or, out loud.
I was doing
No,
it psychically.
psychically, for sure.
Blinkly.
I was just awkwardly
yes.
staring at each other.
Just intense gazes. Nobody will probably bat an eye at that point.
Robin, I did give you some more information.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you.
Every large
But-
plant that we pass by, I'm going to try to speak primordial.
Hello.
If I just sweetie, just so you know, if it's more outside the city walls, is where it's going to be coming up. Otherwise, I mean, honestly, you can speak with plants, as I know you've done before, especially with
Yeah,
Jimmy
Yeah,
Goodbush before.
yeah, but I mean, I kind of brought Jimmy into the world. You know, I mean, it'd be nice to meet others, but if they're not here in town, then okay.
Fortunately, most people here will watch you speak primordial to houseplants. Yeah,
That's good. That's what I want.
You're not. And nobody really looks down on you for it. They're just like, oh, he's just having a good time. Okay.
Yep.
A couple of people will go by, too much.
Somebody-
touch, you know?
Somebody runs by and throws like colorful powder like on my person in multi-three colors. Yeah.
Not yet.
That is a fun run, by the way. I've done it before. It's good.
Yep.
It is. As long as you make sure you remember to not breathe in when you see it coming at you,
And wear
because that
goggles.
hurts. Yep.
So where do we go from here?
Uh,
I think we need to find some place to be a little bit less or a little bit more inconspicuous so that we can start to trace the rods.
well, we're supposed to go south. Do you mind if we take a little bit of a detour just to avoid some of the noble villas that are going to be en route? So it's not to go see or do something specific. It might take a little bit longer, but a little bit of a longer circuitous route.
Of course, you are the lead.
Okay. Well, I guess Robin will start heading south and checking in with Zin to make sure, general area.
Fireball.
Dex save.
I mean,
just
if you want,
wondered
I
if
can
it'd go
trigger one
off.
manually.
Yeah.
No.
Trigger one. Trigger it.
I mean, okay. Oh no. Oh.
Trigger it for me. Oh, it wasn't loud.
Let's see. Oh. Oh no.
So, Terrace.
Aw.
Yes.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
So, you all know that you have to go south. There is there is a different route you can take. Robin, you do know that it's going to take you by the bigger bazaar that you're aware of. It is also like you're going to avoid the one villa, but the one villa that you can't really avoid too much at this point is going to be this is the Otamu villa. Wakanga Otamu. Wakanga Otamu. We'll just call it the Otamu Villa. And one of the more well-known merchant princes of this area. Well, they're all well-known, but you know what I mean. He's more of a, we'll say, sought-after merchant prince. But yeah, as you all begin walking, there is a back road that you can take, leading you by Malar's Throat, which is just basically a large slope where water can pour in, but also that is where the Temple of Timora is, so you can walk by the Temple of Timora. But with that, as you all begin your journey in the tropical haven that is Port Nine-Zaru on this jungle continent of Chult, that is where we're going to end our session, and we'll pick it back up next week. We'll see where we get. So with that, we're going to say be sure to check out the other Summer of Siege streams as they come along. We will be back in 1 week. We'll be taking the weekend off at the end of the month. A couple of us are going to be gone, so we'll be taking that weekend off. But we will be back the weekend after. I'll be out of town, and I know someone else is going to be out of town. Angela's going to be out of town. But yeah, with that, y'all have a good night. We're gonna get out of here. Bye.
Bye. Have a good time.